What's up? This is King Geo, the host of the King Geo show on YouTube. Well, I work for a major airline. I'm not going to say which name. I am a customer service representative. I won't say that much. And I will tell you that flying in today's age is very, very, very difficult. I get phone calls every day about about planes being delayed, about this being delayed. Can I do that? Can I do that? Let me save you some time. If you're somewhere in the United States and you can drive to your destination, drive. A lot of airlines are having a lot of shortage. There is a lot of shortage in pilots and in workers, crew members. But I would say mostly pilots. Pilots are tired. Pilots are overworked, and these companies, they know that this is happening, and they're booking anyway. So I would suggest that you, first of all, look at your app before you call us and scream on us to tell us, hey, it's because of you guys. Listen, we have nothing to do with it. We're customer service. We don't do anything about. We can't do anything about the plane. I try to accommodate the customer as much as I can to put them on a flight that I can't do. Remember, one thing that I keep saying to people. When the flight is delayed, or you call us and you say, hey, listen, we saw a flight, we have a flight here that says that it's going to New York. And you look at your app and it says, it has seats. Don't rely on that. You have to rely on how the plane is made. You have to rely on when we give you a ticket, and your ticket's in a certain inventory. And if we don't have your inventory, and we can't seat you, we can't accommodate you. That's how sometimes seats go up in prices. The fare share is one thing. The fare change is one thing, and the fee. But we're not charging fees right now. But what I'm saying is that if you're in inventory, let's say C, and you call in, and then you say a seat that's empty, that seat may be inventory D or E. That could be higher, or that could be lower, depending on how the system is done. Each airline does it differently. So don't assume just because there is a seat available that you can fit in that seat. It's not like that. It's not like that. Don't go to third party to make your reservation. Book through us. So the simple reason, because when you book through a third party, most Expedia, and all those Grubhub, all those websites, when you tell them I need this to be changed, or call American, call United, call Delta. No, you don't call the airline. Because if you call the airline and we make a change, we're going to charge you $50 for that change. Any airline will do that. They'll charge you money. Every airline probably charge you differently, but we charge you $50, but we're taking away. They can do it themselves. So you're taking our employee to do your company's job. So we're going to take that money away. We're going to charge you $50. So you have to call. They'll tell you, oh, call your airline. No, the airline has nothing to do with it. We'll be more than glad to do it, but for a fee. You want to change your seat? Whatever the seat costs, plus $50 per passenger. Per passenger. It's not too much that reservation or customer service can do. We don't call us asking us for refunds, because we cannot give you a refund. We could do your flight credit. We could do your trip credits. We could do that. We can upgrade you. We could definitely do that. But there are certain things that a reservation agent cannot do. So don't be asking so much. I know you're frustrated. I know that you're tired of being stuck in an airport. It really is. It really sucks. I know. I take these calls every day of frustrating customers. Listen, nobody knows how I feel. I feel for you people. Because I have to work. But then because I take your phone calls, it doesn't touch me. Of course it does. I don't want to see nobody stranded. I don't want to see. But at the same time, you have to let things go and flow. I understand that, you're like, I'm here one day, I get trapped, but here another day, I've been here for 3 or 4 days, nobody wants to give me an answer. When they call me, oh, what's my flight today? I don't know. So always call ahead, always look in your app to see if you can do it. tell you, go through your travel. I mean, go through your airlines. Try to get your ticket on the first flight out. Don't wait till late. Don't wait till late. If you're going from New York to Miami, for an example, and you can drive it out there. If you can drive it out there, drive it. If you can take the bus, take the bus. If you can take the train, take the train. Right now, it's not the best time to fly. If you're 5, 6, 7 hours away from place, do not fly because it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Secretary of Transportation, Buttigieg, told the airlines, you got to hire more people. You got to do this. You got to do that. A senator said that they wanted the hours to be cut down. You have to have 1,500 flying hours in order to be a pilot to work for the major airline, because that's what the FAA wants. I don't want hours to be cut. No, I want people with adequate hours that know what they're doing up there. 1,500 hours when I seem a lot, but that's a lot of days up in the air that you can fly. You can learn a thing or two, an hour here, an hour there. Those things accumulate. That means months, years. And that's what you want, experience. Someone, you can come fresh off 1,500 hours and go to pilot and become a pilot. It's cool. But you want those 1,500 hours. Pilots are exhausted. We need more pilots. It's not easy. It really is not easy. You know, I said, come in early. Always anticipate your flight to be delayed. Always anticipate it. From now on, anticipate that your flight's going to be delayed. Simple. Just plain and simple. Go to your app. Like if you're in America, if you fly American Airlines, all you gotta do is just Google and you put AA and the flight number together, and it comes out whether it's going to be delayed, whether it's not going to be delayed, before you even leave the house. Because some airlines call you or text you at the last moment that your flight is being canceled. And then you have to do the whole thing, and then they book you. They book you to another. It's just ridiculous. Things are happening. I understand. Every airline is doing their best to accommodate you. Trust me, we are doing their best. I try to book you to another company if I can. I mean, we are doing our very best to make sure that you get on that plane. But please, if you can drive, drive. If you can avoid it, avoid it. It's not easy. And it breaks my heart listening to you guys about not getting on board. And my family member died. I mean, some people say my family member died and we're supposed to rush. I'm sorry, if it is true, I do apologize, and my condolences to all. But there's not much we can do. When that computer system boots up and it says that it has given you a schedule for another flight, that means that computer did its job, and you look all around the airports around you to see if they can get you a better flight. Whether it's in New York, whether it's through LaGuardia, whether it's through Newark, whether it's through Philadelphia, whether it's through LaGuardia, the computer looks through all that. And if it doesn't find it, it's going to book you to another day. It's going to book you to another day. So keep that in mind, that when you're flying, at least when, things are getting easier because people are, mandates and all that kind of stuff. But still, think about it. Think about, my flight's going to be delayed. My flight's going to be delayed. That's what you got to think about. Don't think about, no, I'm going to spend my summer here, I'm going to get it on time. No. Think about, my flight's going to be delayed. Your best bet's to go look around and see which airlines has the best departure rate and go with that. Let's go with that. But for now, just do your due diligence. Buy your plane tickets online. Buy your plane tickets online. Buy tickets straight through the airline. Stop going to these third parties. These third parties don't care about you. When you have a problem, they're going to send you to us. And what we're going to do, we're going to send you back to them, or we're going to charge you for that. And then if we can't help you, you're going to have to wait another. You know how many people online on my phone, tell me how long they waited, 10, 11 hours for this phone call? And they don't want to let go. Like, you let go, they're like such a cry. You don't want that, because I know that's frustrating. You've been on so long. Finally, you got someone to talk to. But, like I said, people, do your due diligence. Get there early. You don't even have to get there early. Just watch online that your flight is not canceled. Call ahead of time, see your flight's on time. The The actual time that's online, when you Google it, it's maybe a couple of seconds behind. Maybe not even a couple, maybe a minute or two behind from what we have. But we ourselves don't know that a flight is delayed until we pop up your flight number, and then it shows us that you guys been delayed. But we don't know beforehand that the flight's been delayed, that the flight's been canceled. We know none of that. We are oblivious to that. We just pick up the phone, and when you give us what you give us, the information that you give us, that's when it pops up and says, "Oh, okay, it's been delayed, or it's been held back," and then we go look for a ticket for you. But if I see my computer that says that it's giving me a certain icon, and there's no point in me looking because the computer has already searched for me, and there's no possible way. Sometimes I can get you another airline, but sometimes it's hard. And the other airline has to honor our request, so it's not easy. You just be patient with us. Be patient with all the other airlines. Hopefully, we'll get to this summer real cool. Like I said, I look online for your flight number. Call ahead of time if you can. Anticipate that you're going to be delayed, please, and just cross your fingers and hope for the best.